Good morning. Welcome to another vlog. As you can see, I'm out and about again. I'm putting down breadcrumbs and seed for my birds and wildlife. I've just filmed Mr. Squirrel, or Mrs. Squirrel. I think it's Mrs. Squirrel, by the way, because they were collecting nesting material for their dray, the squirrel dray. I couldn't follow him up until where his tree was, but I've got a fair idea, so we'll keep a lookout for that. So he's he's building his nest at the moment. I thought he'd already built it, but he's just starting to build it. Hence, you'll see it in the video anyway. I'll put it into one of my shorts for today. Let's see. I'm collecting material, the nest material. What I'm thinking about is I'm laughing because it's comical. He's tugging. I don't know what it was. I'll not know until I go back and I have a look. That's the sound of a hawk. Could be my kestrel, I hope so. Let me have a look anyway, because right, that looks like the kestrel. So I'll turn you around and let you have a look, because you might just see the speck in the tree. It's on the dragon tree. If you look at the branch, see it? Right on the edge, about the third branch up, you can see a speck. That looks like my kestrel. That's great. I just heard them squealing there. I don't know if you heard them, but that's great. I'm sitting on a big old tree at the moment. In fact, I'm going to get my camera out. I'm going to pause this just now, guys, so I can get this on film. Right, guys, I've got them all set up with my camera. I'll show you on the camera. I sit in the branch of the tree. There's my camera. Now, if you look onto the camera there, you can see them. See them? Just on the middle of the frame. That's Mr. Kestrel. Great. Magic. I've got one film now. I've got this on record. That's the tree back there, the dragon tree. So I found Mr. Kestrel, or Mrs. Kestrel. Mr. or Mrs. That's great. I'm going to take you on a walk, and it's going heading that way because that's where the hare is in that field, so towards the haggis moor. Great, eh? I found him. Right. Let's go for a walk. Taking a walk. Kestrel's still in that tree, but I'm heading towards the dragon tree. Oh no, there he's off. He's just flew off. He must have seen me moving there. I'm just looking to see where he's going, guys, so I get a good reference what tree he's going to. Yeah, that was great. He's away over to the far side. I'll turn resume for walking anyway. But he went away over there to the other side where Hangman's Hill is. So at least I know that he's about. He must have a nest over there. That's the sheep's dip. It's a salt lick. Where am I going? I'm going the wrong way. I've got to go back up this way. Lovely big tree that, eh? Look, I've put the crumbs in there. I've put the crumbs in there in that stump. It's a place that I've tried before and it's getting taken, so something's eating it. One day I'll get a nice piece of film. Yeah. Already I have film of Mr. or Mrs. Squirrel collecting nesting material, and also I have a little bit of film of Mr. and Mrs. Kestrel. Just having a look, guys. you've got to be careful when you're walking in the field, because you don't want to disturb, and you take steps at a time. You take a few steps at a time. You see I've got the camera ready, all ready. He'd have moved anyway for the tree once I walked up to him, but he's got to get used to me, know what I mean? He's got to get used to me walking about in this field. He's in the dragon tree then, eh? I found him in that dragon tree before, a couple of weeks back. That's good. I got some good news for you. I ordered that bike, my e-bike battery. It cost £135. I saved a bit of money on the dealer that I dealt with, because another dealer's wanting £10 postage, but I got this one for free postage, so I saved. And his battery was £140 plus £10 postage, so I saved about £20 anyway, £15-20 I reckon, which is great. I'll turn you round so you can see where I'm walking to. I did say I was taking you on a walk. Right, let's go. You can see it's not a bright day, it's dull, so yeah, my cottage down there. Yeah, so I'm over the moon, so that means I can get my e-bike serviced. I've also got a tyre and a tube to order, so that's great. Yeah, lovely. It means that I'm not restricted. Look here, guys. There's the castle there. And so you can see it. See it in the distance? Settling in the valley, in the lower valley. That's the dragon tree. That's the branches he was in. Lovely, eh? I never got a close-up of him, but I got film to prove that he's still about. That's my cottage settling down in the valley there. Lovely, eh? This is one of my favourite trees. There's two dragon trees, one behind the other. Yeah, so that's great. Great news, eh? I think it'll take about maybe a week to come. So that branch there was the one that he was on. And I just filmed a couple of pheasants that were on that ridge there. So that's what he was watching. He was watching the pheasants. Yeah. So, look out in the next couple of weeks. That's the other dragon tree. For me, going up to the reservoir, as I says, I've lost a lot in that hard drive that I dropped. I can't get to them, so yeah, I need to go back up and film a lot more. As I says to you, you can't film enough. If you think you've got enough footage, then you're wrong. You just keep filming. It never goes wrong, as long as you've got enough storage space for it. Because it does take up a lot of storage, especially 4K. Yeah. Right, let's have a look, see if we can see Mr. Hare. Because this is where I filmed him the other day. I just got to keep my voice down. Right, let's get to this stump again. If I can get to this stump, I can sit and scan with the binoculars to see if he's about. I've got some good footage of him though, as you've seen. But I want shots of him running. Because I need to get the mannerisms. I need to get the characteristics of him running, the shape, to see how the legs move and whatever. For my paintings, that there is where he was lying in the sun the other day. Here's light basking in the sun, like us. Yeah. So, it seems to be that I'm renewing all of my energy. I mean energy and... Get this turned round. You know what I mean, the power and the energy and the external hard drives and whatever. The energy I mean by batteries. I've got the batteries for my camera. I have ordered the bike battery, which was the most expensive. The camera battery, as I said to you, was £15. The bike battery was 135. The internal power storage of Toshiba was 40. So I've spent quite a bit on these things over the past week or two, so they were needed. There's a couple other things I needed. I need to order the tyre and the tube for the back wheel of the bike, because the back wheel has worn down. Yeah, so that's good. Have a rest here, eh? I haven't seen the hare so far. It'll be lying here somewhere. Pheasants, plenty of pheasants, but I've filmed, as I says, a few pheasants. Whatever I filmed today, I'm going to put it on a short tonight to let you see. So look out for that short video, YouTube shorts. Yeah, not a very bright day. There's just spells of sunshine comes out now and again. But it's April, and you know what it says about April. Never a true word again. April showers, eh? So there's plenty of showers kicking about as well. The river was up yesterday, so I thought I was going to go along the riverside and film yesterday, but it was too high. So I'll probably do that in the next couple of days as it's dropping away. And the bluebells will be starting to sprout in the Wolfwood shortly. And I've got a great view of the castle here. Have a look. I was up the castle the other day. I've got a vlog to show you when I visited the castle, so I'll put that on sometime. But have a look at the view I've got in my castle. Oh, I'm trying to zoom in there. It's got to be another side. Yeah, look. Look at the beautiful view I've got at the castle when I'm sitting on this log. Isn't that lovely? That's my castle. Just there. Great, eh? As I said, I've got a little vlog of me visiting that the other day when I was up the town. So I'll put that on at some point. I've got more watercolours that I done yesterday, which I'm pleased with. So they'll be getting uploaded this afternoon when I go back. It's just that I have to get out. If you understand, this time of year, as you can look, the grass is short. You see how the grass is short? Now that's one of the reasons that I can film Mr. or Mrs. Hare at the moment, because the grass is short, you see. Now in the next week, because we have had a bit of rain and a bit of heat, you'll never know the place, because everything's going to sprout, the leaves, the grass, everything. So, with the grass being short at the moment, I've got to get out nearly practically every day or every second day to get the chance of filming Mr. Hare. Can you imagine when the grass is up a bit in the next week or so? There's going to be impossible to find them in the long grass. So that's why I'm out so often at the moment, filming, trying to get film of Mr. Hare, and I'm getting all the other wildlife animals as well. So yeah, another short vlogs, so we'll go on to the next one. But I'll say bye-bye for now. I thought I'd bring you out for a little walk, and a good job, because you witnessed Mr. Kestrel is fine. Great. Oh, that's made me happy. Anyway, bye-bye for now, and watch out for those shorts. You'll see the pheasants running, and you'll see Mr. Squirrel or Mrs. Squirrel gathering his bedding for the nesting material. You'll laugh at it. Bye-bye. Next vlog coming soon.